Sergeant Grakov. Are you reading me, Command Post?
Read you. What's up?
Found a sealed door in Section 4. Looks like one of the reinforced storage rooms. Alpha 30 in green area.
Any sign of life?
Not so far. Scanners can't get through the shielding. Looks like the door controls are fused.
Can you cut through?
It took us long enough to cut through the section bulkhead. This door is reinforced against radiation contamination at extreme crash depth. Yeah, it could take days.
What do you want to do?
Can you see if the command computer can bypass the controls?
We'll go. Anything?
No. Try telling the computer there's a hull breach.
Anything?
Not yet.
Give it a minute. The system has to work out the unseal code and the bridge is a mess. Someone shot the command security console in fighting.
It also doesn't help that the procedure is to wipe the security protocols and access codes from the central memory banks in the event of the base being boarded. That's why it's been so damn slow getting to this level.
How are things looking down there? Grakov? Grakov?
Come on, get a move on!
I'm telling you, Saunders, it's just another drill.
And I'm telling you to get a move on! That's the reactor alarm!
It's a drill!
Suppose it isn't!
It was last time. You know Vorshak loves his emergency drills. Core meltdown drills, hull breach drills, missile run drills, sea base interfered by a giant octopus drills. I'm amazed we ever actually get anything done. We're so damn busy with drills!
And I'm amazed you even got into the service, Pegley.
Ah, special skills, see? Military pay big money for computation techs.
Is that why you get away with keeping your uniform in that state?
Yep.
If I went on duty dressed like that, Preston would have my hide.
Now there's a thought.
Oh, come on, hurry up! There's the assembly point.
Oh, good. A small room with thick walls and heavy bulkhead. Exactly where I wanted to spend the day.
Morning, Mordak.
I was just about to seal up. You made the cutoff by 15 seconds.
It was this fat waste of space. Insisted on walking.
You'd run if it was real.
Oh, isn't this nice? There isn't even anywhere to sit. You'd think an emergency assembly area would have somewhere to sit comfortably. Especially if it's likely you're going to be there for hours.
Oh, stop moaning, Pegley. Sit on a sack or something.
Okay, that's time. Commencing door seal.
Seal firm.
Confirmed. Seal firm.
So, what should we talk about?
How long was the last reactor drill?
About 2 hours.
Worth breaking open one of these food packs.
Do you ever think about anything else?
We'll miss lunch. It's simple survival. What have we got here? 12 48-hour survival ration packs, some radiation suits and Geiger counters, 2 full medipacks, power packs for blaster rifles, water in bottle and tablet form, 2 oxygen cylinders, some bulkhead cutting gear, and a colouring book. Somebody must have chucked that in for a joke.
Something to shut you up then.
No pencils though. We've got enough here to keep 12 crew members alive for 24 hours. There's only 3 of us, so we should be fine. If this was real, which it isn't.
No, we've got enough to keep 12 crew members functioning at their stations for 24 hours while decontamination takes place. The air in here will last less than half a day. Survive to fight. That's the thinking around all this. Not make yourself comfy, help is on the way.
We can't do a lot of fighting though, can we? I mean, the one thing they didn't leave in there was weapons. I suppose we could throw the cylinders at them though, or...
Well, you shut up.
At least you can't hear that damned alarm in here.
But if you can't hear the alarm, you can't hear the all clear either, can you?
Don't need to.
What?
You don't need to hear the all clear. At the end of the drill, the doors automatically unseal and open. You should all know this.
And if it isn't a drill?
What if the reactor has gone into meltdown? We'll hear the explosion no matter where we are.
Or the blast will rip the hull to pieces and it will all be rather academic. So, synchronise watches, everybody! If we're still alive in 31 minutes, we can go back to work. Anyone know any jokes?
Yes, I'm still here. Any update?
Nothing so far. You'll have to give it a minute. How's it looking down there?
A few scorch marks on the walls. Blood trail from one of those reptile things leading towards the Section 3 access hatch. No body, though. Static charge everywhere. I'm still getting shocks on the metal surfaces, so it looks like the eel thing came this way. No other human bodies, though, so they obviously didn't try and make a stand here. or try to force the doors.
There's not a lot there worth defending. I think the big fight was at the entry hatches. That's where we've been finding most of the bodies. Entry points and the bridge and the reactor access corridors.
That's what I'd have done. How are the rescue teams getting on?
Can't you ask them yourself?
The static is affecting the communicator.
Recovery 2 found 2 technicians. They've been hiding in the ducting. Recovery 4 found a trooper hiding under the bodies of 3 of his mates.
Oh, poor sod.
Recovery 3 are in the lead so far. 3 reactor specialists hidden in the decompression chamber next to the reactor coolant tank. They were all suffering with a cold, but alive.
So we've got some catching up to do.
Still time.
Any luck with the door yet?
Like I said, give it a moment. Patience is a virtue, Sergeant.
What was that noise?
I didn't hear anything, apart from Pegley snoring.
There's something very wrong about all this, Saunders.
So you keep saying. It's just claustrophobia. Take a few deep breaths and relax.
How long have we been in here?
Not long, a couple of hours. It's pretty much part of the course, you said so yourself.
It's too long.
No, it isn't.
It is. 2 hours is the worst case. Have you ever been in a drill that's lasted more than 20 minutes? Have you?
Well,
No, neither have I. That's because if people are locked away from their stations for more than an hour, critical systems start to shut down. Things that need monitoring. Hull pressure, satellite relay links, external defence screens, even the ovens in the galley. They are all unsupervised if we're locked away at drill assembly points.
so what are you saying?
This is no drill. Something's going on out there, and for some reason they're keeping us locked away from it.
Well, there haven't been any explosions. In fact, we've barely heard a thing since the door sealed. No vibrations, no sudden lurches. I think you're worrying about nothing.
Am I? Pegley, wake up! Come on, you idle sod!
What? What do you want?
You work in the metallurgy section, don't you?
I was having this lovely dream. I was on a desert island with Lieutenant Preston and she wanted to go hunting for coconuts. Anyway, she was wearing this tiny...
And what does the metallurgy section do?
Oh, you know perfectly well. We monitor hull integrity and platform stability.
An important job, yes?
Well, obviously. Unless you want the whole sea base to collapse every time we go to missile run or the deep water trench current changes.
So how long could metallurgy be offline for? I mean, completely unsupervised.
Not long, given our readiness state. Half hour or so.
Exactly. And we've been here for 4 times that. They haven't opened the doors, and the only reason not to open the doors is because this isn't a drill.
Oh, don't be silly. There could be loads of other explanations. Maybe the doors malfunctioned, or the automatic release. They could be hacking their way to us even now.
Or maybe they just fancied mixing a missile run-in with the reactor drill. Test the new sync-op they replaced Michael's with. What's his name?
And that's the problem. We have no way of knowing. Anything could be happening out there. We could be at war.
Or a power relay could have blown on the internal release control. Remember what happened when a squid got sucked into the filtration system and all the drinking water started tasting like fish? Stuff like that happens all the time.
Pegley, have you got your maintenance kit?
The maintenance kit never leaves a good MilTek side.
Toss it here, will you?
There you go. It's all in there. Needle lance, coupling strippers. What do you want it for?
I'm going to try and open the doors. If I can fuse the seal controls, the door should open as the default circuits kick in.
Will that get it open?
Hopefully. Even if it doesn't, the error will show up on the monitoring panels on the bridge. So at least that way they won't forget about us.
Okay, so what if it isn't a drill? What if there was tank contamination in this section? You opening the door will kill us all.
Well, there's protective suits over there. I suggest you get them on.
Look, let's just stop and give this some thought, can we?
Sit down. I'm senior, and I'm telling you something is very wrong. I'm getting this door open and finding out what it is. Stay here if you like, but one way or another, I'm not staying cooped up in here.
You still there?
No, I'm selling myself on the Mars colony with all the cheerleaders from the Harlem Heroes Aeroball team.
Funny.
Still waiting for those doors, CP. I hope you're not forgetting us.
How could I do that? Anyway, sorry, I was busy.
Busy.
Assault Team 1 just got into the enemy cruiser. Found a couple of scalies that survived the gas. They put up a bit of a fight.
But they got them.
Oh yes. Enemy casualties now total, as far as we know.
As far as we know. That's a bit unnerving.
Sorry, but you know what they say, if you can't take a joke.
You shouldn't have joined. I know, I heard that on the first day of recruit training.
True then, true now. Anyway, enemy ship is now secure, so you have my undivided attention.
That's reassuring.
Anything happening with the door?
Nope.
Right, I'll have to reroute to Circuit 2. Stand by.
Standing by. As if I had a choice.
I've rerouted the power, so you should be getting something by now. Anything?
No. Oh, yes. Okay, the door is opening. Velka, Shokov, make weapons ready. Just in case there's any of those green things there. Velka, take left, Shokov, take right. Ready? Go!
So?
No aliens. Just 3 crew members.
Are they alive? Grakov, are they alive?
How long has he been gone?
Oh, you keep asking that.
This suit is too hot. Look, the counter reads 0. Can't we just...
No! We keep the protective gear on until...
Until what?
Until...
Exactly! The counter is at 0, so all it's doing is cooking us. If we are going to be trapped in this bloody tin can, we can at least be comfortable.
Oh, all right. Anything to stop you moaning.
Oh, I don't just moan. Unfortunately, I think as well.
Oh, really? What have you been thinking about? And please don't say Karina in bridge control.
Let's assume that when Mordak went out the door, he went straight to sector control. Once there, one of 3 things happened. 1, he was told it was just a drill and got chewed out for breaking protocols. 2, he was told it was just a drill, but there was an error on our door release and he was sent back to let us out. 3, it wasn't a drill and something else is keeping him away.
Like what?
Oh, nothing good. But on the bright side, that's only one option of 3. But when we consider the time it would take to get to centre control and back, which is what, 10 minutes?
I suppose.
And Mordak has been gone for over an hour.
So
option 3 becomes a little more likely, doesn't it? But the only way of knowing for sure is...
opening the door.
Exactly.
Okay, fine. But I'm not taking this suit off. Give me a hand with the release wheel, will you?
Blimey! How the hell did Mordak shift it on his own?
Because he keeps himself in condition instead of eating and sleeping all the time.
It's moving! It's opening!
Close the door!
Mordak,
Close the door! It's right behind me!
Pegley, help me!
he's been shot!
Help me! There, seal is firm.
Confirmed, seal is firm.
Get me a medipack from the survival kit.
Mordak, what the hell happened?
The base has been taken. There's bodies everywhere. These green things. Aliens or some kind of mutant. They're moving through the base, killing everyone. I saw them just gun down a group of techs and just step over their bodies. It's a massacre. I hid in one of the storerooms, but one saw me. So when I was shot, I hit him with a wrench, but it still came after me. Oh, I barely made it back at all.
What about the commander? The rest of the crew?
I didn't get close to the bridge. I heard gunfire from that section. I followed but quickly. It just became the sound of screaming. You see, there's something else out there. Some kind of sea creature. If you get anywhere near it, you're dead. Some kind of current. It sends a charge right through the walls.
Okay, just relax. I'm gonna give you something for the pain.
We have to... We can't.
He needs a doctor. This wound is...
You heard what he said! The med bay is further away from the bridge, and if the bridge has been taken...
The medpack isn't enough. We stay here and he's dead.
We can't!
You heard what Mordak said. How long before they check in here? You said it yourself, we've got nothing to defend ourselves with. And that door won't hold those creatures have taken the bridge. We need weapons and we need a surgeon. And all of them are outside that door. Come on, help me with the wheel.
You're suddenly very keen to go wandering about.
Listen, I can hear something. Like a roar or growling.
Maybe it's that creature. Need to get away from the door.
There's something else like a...
Saunders! Saunders! Oh Christ, no!
What? Aye.
Mordak! It's Saunders! She's... Oh God, she's been... That creature must have just been outside in the corridor!
We have to.
Mordak! Mordak! Oh God, don't leave me alone! Please don't leave me alone! Wake up, damn it! Oh God! It's just me. Oh God!
Are they alive?
No. No, dead for hours, looks like. One has a blaster wound to the shoulder. Looks like he got this far before it killed him. Another was electrocuted, judging by the amount of charring on our hands and uniform. Probably tried to seal the door as the creature was moving through the section. She's practically melted to the door. Last one, no idea. It looks like he tried to use the cutting gear to cut his way out of the room through one of the walls. Probably didn't fancy facing what was in the corridor. Poor sod. Obviously didn't know he was facing onto the hull. Even if he'd succeeded in making a hole, the only thing the other side of that wall was the sea. I think the lack of air took him in the end.
Okay, confirmed. 3 dead, section 4. Green area emergency assembly area.
Get their tags for the death register.
Sick of just finding corpses. 6 survivors out of a crew of 230. We were too slow. We were too slow in getting here.
We did our best.
There should have been another way.
Yes, there should have. But there wasn't. Proceeding to Section 5, Grakov out.